Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog podcast. This time talking about, well, the Robots, Volume 3. Now, I was thinking that this box set was going to be the end of the, box sets of Robots. So I was all set for bidding farewell to Kaldor. And I really have loved these visits to Kaldor. But I was also looking forward to, getting to the end of the major story arc mysteries and I have really enjoyed the standalone stories, but of course they all link together as well. This is a tremendously tightly structured storyline after all. And I was startled to discover that there's another box set. Box set Robots number 4 will be coming this way, this year now. Welcome to 2021. And I'm really pleased. So that's 4 times 3, which is 12. So in a sense, you could listen to one of these stories once a month for the entire year that Liv is spending away from the Doctor. We know that it ends with some explosions and Liv leaving, but that's all we know. We kind of expect there to be some sort of rebellion, but like I said, we don't really know what's going on. Let's have a look at the synopsis, because I received an email from Big Finish saying please don't give away any spoilers. Well, you know me, I don't. That's why you listen. But I do have to dance around certain stories, so forgive me for that. During the events of Ravenous 2, Liv Chenka left the Doctor and the TARDIS behind, just for 1 year. A year during which she would live on Kaldor, getting to know her sister Tula all over again. But Kaldor is going through a period of tumultuous change. Technology is changing at an advanced rate. The robots are evolving, artificial intelligence is adapting, and with these challenges, so politics is altering too, dangerously. Can Liv and Tula make a difference during the most turbulent time in the world's history? So, this box set, obviously this is box set 3, there are 3 stories, so it's 3.1, 3.2 and 3.3, fairly logical. 3.1, The Mystery of Sector 13, Robert Whitelock. Liv is investigating the Sons of Kaldor, looking out for any unusual activity on Kaldor. But when her hunter leads her to an abandoned warehouse, she may have bitten off more than she can chew. And while she's away, Tula is finding that some problems lie a little closer to home. This story, very good. Now, cast-wise, there's also, John Coolshaw's turning up. Yeah, I know. Now, it's weird because John Coolshaw, lovely bloke, and it's always got that resonance of Coolshaw behind any of the impressions or voices that he's doing. You can always tell it's him. When it's the chameleon or the master, you know it's him. When he's doing the brig, you really have to engage your disbelief circuits to go, no, it is the brig, and then after 5 minutes you go, no, that's the brig, that's the performance, that's fine. But it's always John Coolshaw doing it, and that's not a problem. And he's in this. He does a great robot. I would have an Alexa with that voice if I had an Alexa, which I don't. I don't want that kind of technology going on. Is it listening to everything, all the time, forever? Moving on. I really, really love these box sets. I look forward to them, and there's always a smile whenever I switch them on. But obviously as the stories are going on, the storylines are becoming more and more drawn together. The individual dealing with the concepts of sci-fi and robots, things not exactly taking a back seat, but we have to concentrate more on the overarching narrative. It's just the way things are, because we've only got 12 stories, and that's it. Once box set 4's done, you're not going to nip back and have stories that slot in. Well, I suppose you could. This is Big Finish after all. But you know what I mean. This set out as a nice set of 4 stories, and that's what it'll be. There is a dodgy area of Kaldor. And to be fair, there's lots of dodgy areas, because not only is there a dodgy area in episode 1, there's a dodgy area in episode 2, Circuit Breaker by Guy Adams. Now, this is the episode that doesn't contain Liv and her sister, because it's, well, move a pool, investigate a pool. Here's the synopsis on this one. Poole is returned to Kaldor City, and Tus is doing her best to help his recovery. After troubling events in the local hotel, he finds himself with another crime to investigate. But some mysteries are better left unsolved. This is a cracking episode. This is standalone, and indeed, because of the casting, you could just let it wash over you. Seriously, just put your brain in neutral and let it go, because it's a great bit of murder mystery. It's a great bit of investigation. You're along with the investigators at the same rate. Small cast, still really well done. It's got the feel of so many different narratives that it becomes its own creature. It's a beautiful piece of writing. Guy Adams has excelled himself. And it's just heartbreaking to think that we won't get any more Move a Pool. But you know what? Just because David Collings isn't with us doesn't mean he doesn't make an appearance in the last box set. I just can't wait. Finally, the last of the 3 in this box set, and boy oh boy did I wish there was a 4th, is A Matter of Conscience by Lisa McMullin. The Sons of Kaldor are stepping up their anti-robot campaigns as Liv and Tula are stepping up their search. But even as they get closer to the survivors of the Storm Mine 4, their understanding of events on Kaldor is about to change irrevocably. Now, I'm not going to say where the don't tell everyone about the spoilers bits come from, but they're primarily episodes 2 and 3. Great big chunks of narrative that make you go, oh yeah, really impressive bits of writing. What's happening with the idea of consciousness and artificial reality and artificial intelligence, and the nature of being, and all of those lovely robotic and philosophical arguments that you just want to have in the pub with your mates are played out here in front of you. It's glorious. Seriously, a nice piece of writing. And I, for one, after listening to this story, cannot wait for that final box set. Here's the trailer. That was spoiler-free. So until next time, be seeing you.
There are reports of several robots being destroyed in protest.
From Big Finish Productions, The Robots, Volume 3.
Detonation in 60.
The Sons of Kaldor themselves are now claiming responsibility for several recent acts of violence.
Hi, I'm Liv Chenka, representing the company, and I'm investigating a serious public health incident. Can you open up, please?
It's a robot. It can't be murdered.
And yet, here we are.
Detonation in 40.
It's a fine line between control and coercion.
If we can just track down Lish 2s.
Lish 2s is classified.
Tus. What do they want with her?
We're looking for someone called Ander Poole.
Stay away. Please, just stay away.
Human crew members serving aboard Sandminer Storm Mine 4. Uvanov, Dask, Chubb, Tus, Poole, Keril, Borg, Zilda, and Cass.
These are images of pilot Lish Tus and Commander Kai Uvanov. Do you recognise either of them? Liv went travelling and came back inquisitive.
Detonation in 20. I don't know what's on the other side of this door, but whatever it is, feels bad.
Would you like to call for backup?
What backup? We're on our own here. Okay, deep breath. Detonation in 10.
On one side, you've got the company. On the other, the Sons of Kaldor. On the third side, you'll find the truth.
Big Finish. We love stories.
A Villain in Venice, Jane of the Air, Book 1. A steampunk detective and aviatrix and part-time spy. Available now. All profits to the NHS. That was the Doctor Who Tin Dog Podcast, available on iTunes, YouTube, Twitter, RSS, Vimeo, and across the internet.
Doctor Who and its associated properties are all copyright and trademark of the BBC. No infringement is intended. Why not become a supporter by visiting patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.